now that Jerry's, gone away, we're back.
We are.
Well, what can we say? Magnificent, this one.
It is magnificent indeed. There's
Yes.
no other way to describe it.
So, one of the State Detective's products, hence the 1940s look. We have Monty's Magnificent Mustard.
And it is indeed
Today.
most magnificent. Show the label. I love the label on this.
What do we do with this? Right, I think click the button and we'll come back into, hang on, press it again. It's all gone wrong. Thank you for holding, caller. Here we go. Right,
Let's get ourselves back into 2024, shall we? So we can do the interweb.
So we have Monty's Magnificent Mustard. Now, Montgomery was a field marshal in World War II, and he was pitted up against Erwin Rommel, who was a very decent soldier, to be honest, very good at his job. So, it really was a battle of the minds, I think, with who could do what. So, keeping that whole 1940s theme that the State Detective is very well known for, we have Monty's Magnificent Mustard. Now, in this, I'll just take my glasses off. What a mistake.
Do you want me to read the ingredients list for you? No?
So we have mustard, 94%. Probably avoid if you're allergic to mustard.
I would say so,
yeah. Mustard powder, mustard bran, water, sugar, salt, turmeric and citric acid. So it's a fairly short list.
Well, I think that's the thing, isn't it? It's sometimes just keeping stuff pure. And one of the things that stood out for me is the absence of vinegar. And quite often in a lot of mustards, certainly in the stuff that you buy commercially in supermarkets, etc., there is vinegar, whether it's a small amount, there is a little bit of vinegar in there. And that's one of the things. I love mustard, but sometimes when it's that little bit too vinegary, that's when you get that.
Well, I could put
burn,
it all back in black and white again, and talk about when my nan used to make mustard out of the old yellow tins.
Oh, the Coleman's powder, yeah.
Yeah, it was always vinegar. So you had that kind of
twang.
Yeah, that kind of flavour that was prevalent. Oh God, I've got one and it's got a top on.
It's all right. It's not one little pull tab. She should be fine.
I wouldn't guarantee that. There we go. Right. Oh, God. So we have, of course, as always, I'll chase the heat, hot sauce tasting spoons. However,
Ooh.
Nope. Yeah.
See, I can remember where cameras and stuff like that
I can
on.
do that as well. Right.
Hush you.
However, we may want to double dip this. So,
Normal spoon.
yep.
Normal spoons. We can transfer, and it means I can go back in as many times as I like. Oh, that's banging. It's got all the mustard, but there's almost a little hint of smokiness.
It's turmeric, I think, coming through.
Oh, that smells so good. And the texture as well. You'll probably see it more when we take it out, but...
So, right, this is going to get complicated because I've only got 2 hands. I'll take that. And I will do that. And then you can take that.
And I will also do that. And what I think you can probably see, that's thick. But spooning it out, it's almost like a whipped texture, isn't it? It's really light.
Funnily enough, when I spoke to Stephen about this, he was saying it's almost like making a mousse. So, you know,
But that's
great
the thing.
consistency, Monty moustache.
It's not the stuff that kind of dribbles over everything. It's there. You can actually get a nice blob of that, can't you? And slap it onto whatever you like. But yeah, that turmeric definitely comes out. Much more of it when it's out of the jar. But it's just got a really lovely, fresh, mustardy smell, and it's just not got that vinegary.
Turmeric.
Turmeric. Tomatoes.
Richard.
But yeah, I think it's got a lovely aroma to it, and it's just not getting that sort of almost sting of sort of vinegar when you breathe it in. So, right,
Oh, well,
let's go.
cheers.
And there comes the nose tingle.
Ooh.
That's good. I mean, it's super thick. Really nice depth of flavour. Really nice mustardy. But yeah, it's got to be the turmeric that's giving it that slight smokiness. Little hint of sweetness there. But it's just so nice not to have that vinegar. And I'm sitting here right now craving a bacon sandwich. Sorry, I'm going back in. I knew this was going to happen. I love this stuff.
So yeah, I'm getting, well, obviously mustard. The salt, to be fair, is fairly, well, I'd say an undertone rather than a taste.
Yeah, it's not salty. A mustard can be quite salty, can't it?
On the finish, I'm getting the sugar, getting the turmeric. You've got those little notes there from the citric.
It's there to give it the little bit that it needs, but it's not overpowering like a malt vinegar or a spirit vinegar or something like that would be in it. It's got a nice balance to it, so I'm getting, the nose tingle, little bit of warmth, but I'm just not getting that burn from vinegar that I quite often get in my chest.
Kind of acidic.
Which means that I can slap even more on. I've had this a few times. I love it with a really strong cheddar. This in a Welsh rarebit, so with some Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce or the Henderson's relish. Good old dollop of this cheese. Whack it on, Welsh rarebit.
Personally,
That is
I was
stunning.
thinking steak, but
Well, steak, as we good fillet steak. That is absolute cracker with. Somebody found the mustard powder.
oh,
But yeah, that with meat, but it's good. It's got a long flavour. that goes on, but it's not enough to overpower something that
No.
you're eating. It complements.
Yeah, I mean, you could have that on, you know, whether you're a veggie or vegan or whatever. You could roast off some veg, and if, you know, meat's not your thing, then you could have roast potatoes, roast carrots, roast onion, you know, plenty there.
Mashed potato.
Oh yeah, you
mustard-
can
a
mix
mustard
it into
mash.
mash. Oh,
That would be epic.
you know, you don't have to have roast beef with it, but if you're not having roast beef with it, what are you doing?
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Or a really good, it's a nice thick cut Wiltshire ham sandwich. Soft white bread, big dollop of that.
But
I love it. I'm trying, but I've been back for thirds. I
No.
need to stop.
normally we would go, you know, for a chili product, we would go heat rating for you. What I'm going to say now is zing rating.
Zing rating. So talking about the mustard zing and the nose tingle
Yeah.
thing. So I know it's interesting because the nose tingle came on sort of a little while after I'd had it in my mouth, and it was quite intense, but not eye-wateringly unpleasant as some of it can be. So I would probably say a tingle rating for me, 2 to 3.
Okay.
It was enough to bring a little tear to my eye, but not.
Well, it made me
Eye-watering.
cough, so I'm going to say 4 or 5.
But
Anyway.
super tasty.
Want to buy a watch? So there we go.
I was after stockings, actually.
SteakDetective.com is where you need to go for that. Link will be in the description. Very, very good.
It's lush. It's lush. I'm going to have the transfer spoon as well.
I'm going to put the lid on now, so I've got some left for dinner.
But yeah, great product. Definitely recommend it. You know, if you like something that's got, you know, enough of a punch to be noticed, but it's not going to overpower, that's your mustard.
So, there we go. Right, we did this last time. Hang on. I think I've got it. Thank you ever so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it,
Take care.
and we'll see you in the next one.
There we go. Hey! 15 minutes later, it's there, dear. Right, that's where you click. Right,
I know, I just can't find the mouse pointer. I can't do this, I'm using the wrong screen.
Computers are confusing.
Yeah.